More than 2 weeks following the death of a Richmond senior high school student, police have filed a murder charge. Richmond County jail records show Joseph Ray Carroll, 49, was booked at 10:51 a.m. Thursday on a charge of first-degree murder and is being held without bond. The Rockingham Police Department issued a statement Thursday afternoon saying officers responded to 907 Biggs Boulevard on January 20th in reference to an unresponsive teenage male identified as Casey Johnson. Officers reportedly attempted life-saving measures until EMS arrived on scene. Johnson was taken to UNC Hospital in Chapel Hill. According to his obituary published on the Richmond Observer on January 25th, Johnson died on Saturday, January 23rd. Police say an investigation determined Johnson's death was a homicide. The release reads, "This arrest is not the conclusion of the investigation, but merely a step as they anticipate further charges and other arrests in coming days." Teachers in Richmond County and across the state will soon be able to get vaccinated against COVID-19. Governor Roy Cooper and Health and Human Services Secretary Dr. Mandy Cohen announced Wednesday that K-12 teachers, other school staff members, and child care workers can receive the vaccine starting February 24th. There have been growing concern about when teachers could get the vaccine, especially in Richmond County, since school started back last week. School board member Ronald Tillman opposed the 5-2 measure, partly because he wanted to wait until teachers could get vaccinated. Other frontline workers in Group 3 will also be eligible on March 10th. According to the governor's office, the state is phasing in vaccinations in groups due to limited supplies. Currently, the only people eligible for the vaccine are healthcare and long-term care workers and residents aged at least 65. County Health Director Dr. Tommy Gerald said the health department is currently assessing how many teachers and child care workers want the vaccine. This week, Gerald said there were 1,100 doses allocated to Richmond County. Gerald said the county is guaranteed at least 400 doses for next week and may be allotted more, but health officials won't know the total until late Thursday night, early Friday morning. He added that appointments for this week are already booked. Gerald is unsure of how many doses the county will receive by the time teachers are eligible. The North Carolina Department of Health and Human Services reports that 5,171 people in Richmond County have received the first of a 2-dose vaccine, and 882 have been administered both. A petition to dismiss the director of the Richmond County Animal Shelter has met more than half of its goal of desired signatures. The petition, posted late last week on change.org by Bill English, had 692 signatures toward its goal of 1,000 by 12:50 p.m. on February 9th. The petition itself lists no details as to the reason for its creation, but several of the 45 comments note how the shelter, under the direction of Bonnie Wild, has been hit twice in the past 2 years by civil penalties by the state. In 2019, the North Carolina Department of Agriculture and Consumer Services Veterinary Division investigated the shelter twice following complaints and found violations that led to thousands of dollars in renovations. Recently, the shelter was cited for failing to clean enclosures at least twice a day and failing to provide veterinary care to an injured dog. The shelter also received a warning failing to have staff on hand to feed kittens and puppies less than 6 months of age at least twice daily with a minimum 8-hour interval between feedings, and for failing to provide full written disclosure of the medical condition of an animal to the owner. A provision in the Richmond County Board of Commissioners' public appearance policy appears problematic according to open government and free speech experts. The policy re-entered public discussion on January 29th when it was posted to the Facebook group What's Up Richmond County, eliciting 143 comments, most of which were critical of the policy. In order to speak during the public comment section, one must contact the board's clerk the Friday prior to the meeting, which is generally held on the first Tuesday of each month, and specify the subject matter or nature of comments to be made. Ken Paulson, director of the Free Speech Center of Middle Tennessee State University, explained that governments can limit speech based on 3 factors: time, manner, and place. Paulson said the government can set rules, but the rules have to be independent of opinions. The part of the policy that limits the open forum to 30 minutes and individual speakers to 5 minutes is legal, but another part of the policy which prohibits speakers from discussing items on the agenda for that meeting poses pretty serious concerns for free speech, according to Brooks Fuller, director of the North Carolina Open Government Coalition at Elon University. Paulson said the provision is wrong-headed, but he doesn't believe it's a violation of the First Amendment because it states clearly the parameters of the public forum and doesn't target any particular viewpoint. Fuller said he is concerned about a situation where the board won't allow comment if an agenda item is up for a vote. Police are warning residents of an apparent bank card scam. The Rockingham Police Department on Wednesday posted to its Facebook page that officers have received reports of victims receiving Chase Bank debit cards in the mail, only to find out that someone has used the victim's information to open the account. According to Captain Randy Dover, the Hamlet Police Department has had 3 similar complaints within the past week. Investigators urge victims to report incidents to law enforcement and contact credit reporting agencies to request a credit freeze or hold based on the situation. Police also ask residents to check their mail carefully and monitor their credit scores monthly. According to the North Carolina Attorney General's office, the state ranks 18th in identity theft. The 2019 data breach report found that over 1 million North Carolinians were affected by data breaches that year, which saw a 45% decrease from the previous year. However, the 1,210 data breaches reported by the AG's office that year was the highest ever. Around 75% of those breaches were due to hacking or phishing scams. When we return, we've got your Live at 5 weather report. It's coming up after the break, so stay tuned.
Hometown heroes? Well, maybe. When it comes to backyard comfort and no pesky mosquitoes, call Brown Termite and Pest Control at 910-895-6410 or 910-276-8870. Their team of superheroes can take back control of your paradise. That's 910-895-6410 today.
You were always more than my mom. You were my role model, my best friend, and biggest supporter. You filled my days with unconditional love. And you also prepared for the day when you couldn't be here. Because of the woman you were back then, I'm able to be the woman I am now. Your planning made this moment possible.
Set your family up for life. Southern Farm Bureau Life Insurance. Your friends for life.
JC's in Rockingham has you covered for used appliances, parts, trailers, and storage. We have one of the largest selections of reconditioned washers, dryers, and refrigerators in the Sand Hills, and we offer free delivery to residents inside Richmond County. Come check out our variety of trailers for any hauling job, and our storage buildings for the things you need out of the weather or house. We also carry parts and accessories for appliances, trailers, truck beds, and can order the things you need. That's JC's on South Hancock Street in Rockingham.
McNair Auto Sales is the place to buy your pre-owned car, truck, or van. To be the best, it takes big selection, friendly staff, and great pricing. We guarantee a no-hassle buying experience, and financing is available right on site. So come see us today. We're located at 1026 East Broad Avenue in Rockingham. And remember, with over 40 years of experience, you know McNair is the name you can trust.
At Richmond County Hospice, we strive to provide high-quality care to our patients and their families. Whether it's the incredible hospitality at the Haven House or from the comfort of your own home, you can count on Hospice to be there for you. We also offer monthly grief support groups, and our chaplain will be there to hold your hand in prayer. Through our amazing staff and our volunteers, Hospice has made difficult times easier for our community. Call the number on your screen if you feel that you or your loved one may benefit from our services. Richmond County Hospice. Peace, comfort, dignity.
Your Live at 5 weather report is brought to you by Sunset Slush, classic Italian ice located here in downtown Rockingham. Happy Thursday, everybody. Hope you're having a wonderful day today. Trying to stay dry on this day. It has been pretty dreary. Not a lot of rain has fallen here today, but we are still expecting to see a lot of it coming along this evening, especially at 6 o'clock. We've got an 80% chance. All the way up through midnight, we're going to be seeing an 80% chance, including at 10 o'clock. But 6 o'clock, 55 degrees, 10 o'clock, 46 degrees. Sunset will be at 5:57. You're not going to be able to see that with all the cloud coverage tonight, nor are you going to see that new moon. Of course, even without the clouds, you still won't be able to see that. But looking at tomorrow, we'll be seeing the rain all along the Sand Hills region tomorrow once again. Rain is not going away for quite some time, in fact. Fayetteville, a high at 42, low of 37. Rayford, high at 42, low of 37 as well. Down in Robeson County, a high at 44 and a low of 39, with Laurinburg seeing a high at 44 and a low of 39 there. Up in Southern Pines, it'll be a high at 41, a low of 36. Here in Richmond County, LRB a high of 42, low of 36. Rockingham and Hamlet, high of 43, low of 37. Down in Bennettsville, it'll be a high of 44 and a low of 40, with Wadesboro seeing a high of 43 and a low of 37. Once again, rain all day long tomorrow, and we're not getting away from it at all, as you can see on the 7-day forecast. It will be Wednesday by the time we get away from any of this rain. Maybe Tuesday evening, we'll get to that here in just a second, but Friday, high of 43, low of 37. Saturday, a high of 41, a low of 37. Also 100% chance of rain in the afternoon, down to a 70% chance in the evening. On Sunday, continuing on with the wet weather with a 4% chance, high of 48, low of 39. And then on Monday, a 40% chance, so a 70% chance throughout the day, high of 47, low of 43. Now moving over into Tuesday, a high of 70 or high of 57 and a low of 34. I wish it was a high of 70, but unfortunately that 70 is for the chance of rain that will be playing out on the afternoon for Tuesday, but no chance at all in the evening. However, on Wednesday, again talking about the only day without any rain whatsoever, high of 53, low of 41 with partly cloudy skies. And on Thursday, rain returns once again with a 80% chance of rain with a high of 56 and a low of 42. I guess on the upside for all this, on the 7-day forecast, there's no below freezing temperatures popping up, but still, there's still going to be some little bit of a misery with the rain coming in to kind of rain on our parade here for the higher temperatures. I guess Wednesday is definitely a day I'm going to be looking forward to for sure. But that is going to do it for your Live at 5 weather report and for tonight's edition of Live at 5. Of course, for the latest news, sports, and events happening in Richmond County, you can always visit richmondobserver.com, or you can download the free RO app for your mobile devices. For the Live at 5 crew, I'm Russell Parker. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow. Good night, Richmond County.